Well, I guess here we are once again talking about fucking Sniperwolf, because apparently we cannot escape this constant fucking cycle of new information coming out about just how fucking lazy, scummy, and just downright just irredeemable this fucking bitch actually is. Are we even surprised anymore, like, at this point, that Sniperwolf is just, like, pretty much every, like, other week there's, like, new information about Sniperwolf just doing something else scummy? Like, it's just kind of baffling. And this is, like, this is almost like a comedic level of just, like, a showcase of just how unbelievably fucking lazy Sniperwolf actually is as a content creator, to the point where, like, it's now basically been revealed that, like, Sniperwolf's entire YouTube personality is literally just a one-to-one fucking copy of someone else, down to the accent. I genuinely wish I was making this up. I wish this was, like, some sort of overly elaborate meme, but it's not. This is, like, this is apparently this is apparently a thing that it has been proven, and it is just hilarious and sad at the exact same time. So, who exactly is this other party in this particular arc of the Sniperwolf situation? Well, the other party in this situation is another content creator by the name of Azzyland, who I think pretty much just kind of does, like, similar content. I genuinely don't know, but, like, considering the fact that, like, one of the main, like, you know, things against Sniperwolf from Azzyland is that Sniperwolf, like, literally one-to-one, like, almost copies, like, every single one of Azzyland's video ideas, even down to, like, the thumbnail and, like, Sniperwolf's own fucking accent that she, you know, uses. It's just kind of, like, it's just kind of funny, and it's also kind of like, I mean, it doesn't exactly make Azzyland that much better if, like, Azzyland also does, like, the whole freebooting shit without actually giving any credit thing that Sniperwolf also has been doing for a while. Like, if that is also the case, then, like, I mean, Azzyland is only better in like, the sense that, at least as far as we know, Azzyland hasn't made, like, false allegations against people or, like, tried to fucking dox people or ruin their fucking lives or something like that. So, I mean, like, it's kind of like a decision between, like, a dumpster or, like, a clogged sewer pipe. Like, which one would you rather live in? Like, I think most people already know the answer to that one. But, you know, I feel like we might as well just kind of go over some of this and just kind of go over some of the funnier things that have been revealed here. So it all started when, you know, Dexerto ended up tweeting, "Sniperwolf has been accused by fellow YouTuber Azzyland of copying her content, stealing her presenting style, inciting harassment from fans, and lying with fake evidence to cover her tracks." Wow, I mean, they pretty much just have it already completely correct as to, like, what Sniperwolf, I guarantee, probably just does in her free time, which is, well, literally every single one of those. Just incite harassment, steal, you know, ideas and content from other people, and then, when called out, she just makes shit up and hopes that no one actually bothers to look any further into it. Like, it's just kind of, you know, it's just interesting. Now, of course, this entire, like, situation didn't exactly start with Dexerto actually tweeting this. It actually started when another YouTuber, yes, there's like another YouTuber who kind of ended up sparking this, and that is a YouTuber that goes by the name of Nerd City, who ended up doing, like, an entire interview with Azzyland to kind of discuss, like, all of this information and, like, these, you know, new accusations and whatnot. And, of course, I will be linking that video down below if I remember to do so. If I don't remember to do so, then please scream at me in the fucking comments section about my stupidity. And of course, we have, you know, some clips from that said interview, kind of going a little bit more in depth, and it's from this tweet from Dexerto stating, "Aside from appearing to steal content ideas, Azzyland felt she had to change her native Toronto accent after Sniperwolf, who was born in the UK and raised in the US, adopted it." Like, personally, okay, before we even get into the fucking clip, I just kind of find it funny that Sniperwolf is so unbelievably lazy and lacks so much fucking creativity to the point where she apparently, at least allegedly, has literally decided to copy another YouTuber's fucking accent and speech mannerisms just to, I guess, appeal to a wider audience or some shit. Like, that is like a new level of lazy that I'm genuinely surprised like more people haven't even bothered to like call out. Like, yes, stealing content and not bothering to give any credit to other people is like, you know, one type of lazy, right? You know, barely giving any kind of like actual like, you know, insight or any like genuine reaction to whatever it is that you're seeing on screen is once again another form of lazy. Having so many editing mistakes within your videos to the point where it's just not even funny is another level of lazy, but, like, literally stealing someone's fucking accent and fucking, like, pretty much everything shy of, like, their straight-up personality on the internet, which I wouldn't be surprised if Sssniperwolf also just decided to, you know, adopt the personality as well, like, might as well just add that onto there. Like, that is, like, a new low of lazy I didn't even think was possible, but, I mean, here we the fuck are, I guess.
Like a yassified voice that also was mixed with a little bit of like a baby, but it was like a foreign baby.
So I wanted to attempt it.
Golf ball.
Wasp net.
Wasp net. Cut in half.
From some very naughty evil bees.
And when I finally watched some Azzyland content, I was like, there it is. That's the voice.
We don't care what you are. We don't care if you're not even the same species.
Wait, they got a house? Why are they so angry all the time?
This girl does sound like her. She's trying to talk like her. And then she's gonna act surprised like, oh, they thought I was her? But you were inspired by her.
And with Sssniperwolf, it was this bizarre affectation that threw me off so much that I made a montage out of it. Like, what the hell is that impression?
The Toronto accent gotta be the worst accent known to man.
You lying.
Yeah, what you saying, fam? I just want to know why people from Toronto sound like they're talking through their nose. Yeah.
Shorty's just talking shit.
And it's you.
I can tap into my voice when I get like excited. It's like a bunch of people who I went to school with and grew up around talk like that.
Boom. Noob out.
My parents are foreign, and then I lived in Amsterdam for a bit. So it's kind of just been morphing over time. But the ironic thing is, I wanted to separate myself so much from Sssniperwolf that I started forcing myself to not talk like that. And now I don't know how to talk like that anymore. I like forgot.
Tragedy. She stole something from you and then like wore it out so much that you quit it.
I mean, I just want you guys to think about this, right? Like, here's the thing. Like, imagine that, like, you're a YouTuber, right? And then there's, like, this bigger content creator who is kind of, I guess... Well, I mean, in this case, I mean, yes, it is just straight up stealing ideas by stealing content from other people and then claiming it as, like, your own idea and your own personality and whatnot. But, like, imagine that you're a YouTuber and, like, a larger YouTuber decides to copy that shit from you, like, pretty much just, like, almost one-to-one. And that larger content creator is so unbelievably fucking unlikable that you don't even see it as a compliment that they're even trying to imitate you. You literally see it as like a straight up insult to the point where you start like, you know, training yourself to just like completely drop the accent so that way you can separate yourself from that content creator. Like imagine that, you know, you have to do something like that because someone who is so unlikable decides to try and fucking copy you to that extent. Like, that is just... like, that's just funny in my opinion, but it's also just genuinely fucking sad. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Now, of course, an interesting thing to note is that, you know, Sssniperwolf did, like, make a tweet here, you know, like a while ago. I don't remember how long ago it was at this point, but it's been a little bit since this particular tweet was made by, you know, Doxerwolf herself, and it's her stating this: I have a backup of videos and screenshots before she changed the thumbnails to make it look like I copied her. I have proof she copied my thumbnails. SEO, the way I speak, the jokes I make, the way you're trying to manipulate this is fraud. Now, of course, has she actually presented any, like, concrete evidence to prove as such? Now, of course, if you guessed yes, you not only have way too much faith in humanity, but you also have way too much faith in Sssniperwolf for her to actually be honest for once in her fucking life, because of course she hasn't. Of course she hasn't presented anything to prove her case, and she hasn't presented anything concrete. Once again, are we even surprised by that? And of course, to round this one off, there's of course a tweet from Azzyland here about this and about all of this, you know, stuff coming forward. And of course, she states this: "This is not about who copied who. It's reaction content. It's about exploiting your position of power and weaponizing your fan base. Jax Films knows about this. Wanting to destroy all competition and then taking my personality and forcing my hand despite wanting nothing to do with her because of relentless harassment for years." Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of telling. Like, apparently, like, this kind of shit has been going on for even longer than probably, you know, most of us really think. And to be fair, once again, I wouldn't be surprised if this, if, like, Sssniperwolf, like, sending people to, like, harass Azzyland for, like, various stupid reasons, you know, has been going on for a long-ass time at this point. Again, I just simply have to say, are we even really surprised at this point that Sssniperwolf is actually just this fucking, like, not only lazy, but this just despicable. So that pretty much does it for today's video. What exactly did we learn today? Well, not too much new, that's really about it. But, yeah, before I do my regular outro, I feel like at least addressing a few things here, and that is, of course, well, in my last video, you probably saw at the beginning, I showcased, you know, some fan art of, an amazing artist who decided to, draw me as fucking Spearmaster from Rain World. And of course, that is because, well, I have a lot more fan art made by some absolutely fantastic artists that I kind of just have in, like, a backlog. And of course, a lot of the fan art that I'm going to show off isn't exactly explicitly of the Plague Doctor, but also of, like, some other, like, characters and shit like that that I've created and mostly show off on my Twitter account, so I might as well just get that shameless plug out of the way even before I do the outro. For, like, the next, like, dozen or so videos, there's going to be some artwork showcased. I've already made an announcement on my Discord server, and of course, if anyone who has made any kind of fan art for me, you know, doesn't want me to show anything off within any of my future videos, obviously just DM me on Discord, and of course, I will keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, that's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. I already did the Twitter plug, so yeah, go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't done so already. That link will be down below if I remember to do so. And yeah, anyways guys, this has been Sadie, and have yourselves a nice day.